5 minutes.
Yeah.
They did a special for him with like halfway through the third period, and it was a standing ovation. They wouldn't sit down. They weren't going to start play.
Uh-huh.
I think he felt really awkward. And then at the end of the game, the whole Montreal Canadian team waited at center ice for him to shake his hand.
Wow.
And
Wow.
again, the crowd was giving a standing ovation and stuff. It was absolutely amazing. Never seen anything like it before.
That's
neat.
that's special, you know. Well, you know, it's his last year. So,
Yeah.
what's that, Alex?
1 minute.
1 minute. I guess we got a program to do. So, hey, we'll see you on the other side, Mike, Kelly. We'll see you on the other side. This is really informal. We'll have some fun. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank
All right,
you.
Thanks. Oh, one last thing I'll share with you. On Monday, I will be sending you a link that has, a link to the program, and then we're going to post that out on our social media and on our chamber blog, so that you can then repost it out on your social medias. Okay?
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So. Hi everyone, John Connolly, President of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce, and this is Chamber Checking, your source for virtual networking, great local solutions, and content. Hey, we're glad you joined us today. A shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Checking. We appreciate their partnership. And for all things chamber related, event related, and to find local businesses that are really helpful, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there again, you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses like the two we have here on Chamber Checking. Speaking of, let's bring the first of our guests out here, and that is Mike Schoonover of Schoonover Bodyworks right there in Shoreview. Mike, welcome to Chamber Checking. First of all, tell us about Schoonover and your business.
Well, thanks for having me, John. So we are a third generation, soon to be fourth generation family-owned business. Started by my grandfather in 1938. My dad moved our company to Shoreview 52 years ago in 1973. And just recently, in the last 2 years, we made a significant addition and remodel to our company.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to dive into a little bit was, hey, you put a significant investment into your business. Tell us how, did it double the size or why do that?
Well, our business is growing. Cars are getting more and more technologically advanced and more difficult to repair. We're needing more electronic-related technicians to be able to do scannings and calibrations and that type of thing. So we needed more space. So we added on about 50% to our space and added another 10 people to help us service these cars.
Right, and you spoke about that trend of more technology, et cetera. What are the things you're finding in your industry, that bodyworks industry, that folks should know about?
Well, insurance is the hot topic right now, for good or bad. Insurance is a very challenging is in a very challenging moment in the automotive world because these cars are so expensive and they are so the cost to repair is just crazy because of all the sensors, because of all the work that needs to be done, and the safety features that are included in these cars. So it's not like the old days of just slapping some body filler on and painting it and sending it down the road. There's more things that need to be done in order to make a safe and proper repair.
Yeah, and have it done by a professional, everyone, from Schoonover. That's the most helpful thing, because I've done my own repair, Mike, not to get into this, but yeah, enough of the Bondo and sanding that out. Those days are over. Hey, what makes Schoonover unique? You know, you've got a great legacy. What are you guys known for? What's your reputation?
Well, in the world of consolidation, as any business is seeing now, or any industry, I should say, is larger entities are entering the market and buying up all the smaller family-owned business and standalone businesses. We feel as though that our reputation, our standing in the community, the work that we do is far superior than a lot of those bigger guys. So we actually thrive on the fact that we're a small, independent, family-owned business competing against, nationwide giants in this industry, and we can outperform them, we can outservice them, and then we can definitely give better quality to our customers.
That's a great story. So much thanks for sharing that. Hey, how do folks find you there in Shoreview?
Schoonoverbodyworks.com. You can find us on Facebook, or just Google us.
All right, that sounds good. Now, everyone, there's a part 2 to our conversation here with Mike about a Play for Patrick Foundation. And, this is a special cause that you're involved in, Mike, you and your family. Tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll get into an event that's happening tomorrow.
Well, in 2014, our son Patrick was playing hockey up in Brainerd for the Eastview Bantam AA hockey team. And after scoring the game's first goal, he was a defender, and he scored from the point against Wayzata. So it was a very competitive match. A few minutes later, he was carrying the puck up and got checked, and he collapsed on the ice and did not get up. It was later identified that he had 2 undetected heart conditions that we did not know about. And so the grief that we felt at that time and of his loss, we just needed to do something. And so we started Patrick's Foundation, the Patrick Schoonover Heart Foundation. And so since that time, we have conducted 37 heart screens, screened over 6,000 kids, and identified over 400 kids with high blood pressure, because Patrick had high blood pressure and nothing was ever said to us. And then more importantly, we found over 350 kids with a structural or electrical heart defect.
Wow. I mean, what a great, out of the tragedy comes some, like you said, you got through that grief period, and then all this good happens. Now you have a special event coming up on Saturday. Share with us a little bit about that.
So Saturday, February is Heart Month, and so Saturday, February 1st, tomorrow, we will be at Highview Middle School in New Brighton doing our 38th heart screen as part of Parent Heart Watch's Screen Across America. And so we'll be one of 25 organizations throughout the country that'll be screening kids 14 to 24.
Wonderful. And so beyond this event, how can people find out more about your foundation, the Play for Patrick?
Patrick's foundation is playforpatrick.org. And again, you can go on the website, or you can reach us through Facebook.
Awesome. Hey, Mike, we have about 30 seconds left in your segment here. Tell us your last thoughts you'd like to share with us. And everyone, remember, Schoonover Bodyworks is based there in in Shoreview, off of County Road E in Lexington, and then the Play for Patrick Foundation. So go ahead, tell us your last thoughts.
Well, it's an honor and a privilege to be here and talk about our family business and our son's foundation, and learn a little more from Kelly and her business. But Shoreview is a great place to be. Shoreview has been very good to our family, and we're just honored to be a business in this great city.
Mike Schoonover, Schoonover Bodyworks, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check. And everyone, check them out, plus the Play for Patrick Foundation, that cause-related event, and their big event happening tomorrow here in New Brighton. And now, It has been beautiful weather out lately, everyone. So I'm already thinking a little bit about golf. Hockey season's still, but golf's coming up. And we have a brand new business in Shoreview called Foreged Indoor Country Club with Kelly Dixon, one of the owners here. Kelly, thanks for joining us on Chamber Check-In. Tell us about Foreged.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Mike, that was a very heartfelt story. I'm so sorry. But you made light of it. So just wanted to touch on that briefly. That's fantastic. My husband and I opened our business not long ago, in December, and we have one bay. It's a membership based. We have a TrackMan simulator. We have a putting green. We have a little lounge area, 2 TVs. So members can, when they book a tee time, the entire space is theirs. You can come in and we have training aids in our facility. You're welcome to grab food and beverages and bring them in yourself. And it's great for all ages. We've had a 2-year-old up to an 85-year-old using our facility. We have games for kids. So if you're new to golf, you can just, make contact and they have a great time. Little, putting games and things like that, all the way to your serious golfers who are looking for data points. We have like 40 data points on TrackMan. You can play the top courses in the world. We have over 400 courses to choose from. So it's for, the newbies all the way to the very serious golfer. My husband and I met golfing in college, and he is in the golf industry. So he came home with this idea last January from the PGA show in Orlando. And so here we are. We both love the game of golf, so we wanted to bring it to the community. Trying to think of what else I can tell you right off the bat. But,
I love the story, the genesis of this, that started, like you said, a year ago with this idea that your husband brought back. You say, hey, what if? And all of a sudden now you're a small business here in Shoreview. So that's a great story.
Yeah.
I love it. So you described a little bit about what folks would find when they come into Foreged. What makes you unique? This business model. What is it unique about what you guys are doing there?
Yeah, it's unique because it's kind of unlike other indoor golf facilities where you're playing with, many other people that are there also having tee times around the same time, is you get the space to yourself. It's completely private. So, if you don't want to be a member, we do have punch passes available if you don't want to commit to a membership. And then people are also welcome to do like an event here. If they want to do like a birthday party or bachelorette party, it would be great for that as well. So it's just that, private feeling when you're here that you can, either work on your game or bring buddies with. You could split the membership cost. You're welcome to bring up to 3 guests. And then how it works is once we train you in, you get a link to, after you book the tee time, you get a link to open our door via Bluetooth. So it's all private to yourself.
Oh, that's why you call it a country club. Exactly. A little more exclusive. I love that concept. Yeah. Hey, golf is evolving. A lot of different trends are happening in the industry. What is it that's driving the type of demand that you're going to see at your facility here? What is it? Just people want the convenience? Is it the length of time sometimes it takes to play 18 rounds of golf? Is it other things? What's driving that?
Yeah, what we noticed is the boom during COVID. So we say that the COVID pandemic was good for golf. Ever since that kind of happened, golf has really, really taken off. And I think people are just wanting to play year round and not kind of lose their swing during the winter. So we've seen a lot more of these types of facilities opening. So that's a lot more people are just, wanting to keep up with their swing and not get rusty during the winter.
Yeah, and I get it. Yeah, I could use some of that. Folks, I might be, coming by Foreged to do a little practice myself. So, hey, Kelly, how do people find out more about you and then find out where you're located?
Yeah, so we are right off 35W and County Road J, right next to Red Ginger, if you're familiar, or Pizza Man, Quiznos. We're all in that same little shopping mall there. Otherwise, you can Google us. We're on Facebook. We are on Instagram. Otherwise, you can go to forgedindoorgolf.com is our website. Or if you want to email us, we're at info@forgedindoorgolf.com.
Fantastic. And folks, coming up, they'll do a big opening here coming up in the near future, and that'll be published later on. We're just trying to finalize that date, right, Kelly?
Yeah. So we are open. Just want to try and get that grand opening accomplished.
I hear you. So,
yeah.
Hey, let's wrap up. You got 30 seconds here. Tell us your last thoughts you'd like to share with everyone.
If you're looking to, not get rusty during the winter season, we'd love to have you stop by and check out the club. You can come in for an hour and check it out. We'd love to show you what we have to offer. Kelly
Dixon, Foreged Indoor Country Club, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. We appreciate it. And also, thank you to Mike Schoonover of Schoonover Bodyworks. He told a story about Schoonover, the history and their reputation in the industry for quality and speed and service. And also their foundation, the Play for Patrick Foundation, and their big event happening tomorrow up in New Brighton, that health screening event. And now, everyone, the vision of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce is to promote business, develop leaders, and connect communities, and we're so glad you connected with us today. A shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Check-In. We appreciate their partnership. And to find out events and local businesses and opportunities like the 2 businesses we had today on Chamber Check-In, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all those resources and ways to connect with local businesses. Just a reminder, everyone, a little technology enhancement here at 9 North over the next couple of weeks. So the next Chamber Check-In will be on the 28th of February. We're going to take a little hiatus, back in on the 28th of February, and we'll see you then. Have a great weekend.